Euphoria season 3 has a lot of themes, a lot of things going on. It is kind of all over the place.
Oh, fuck.
Hurry your ass up and run!
Come on, I'm a fat fucking crook from New Jersey.
I'll tell you this, I watched it 3 or 4 times now. Hated it the first time. Couldn't believe it. It was like a hate watch. And I'm looking at Hunter Schafer, who has like 4 lines. She can act. I watched her in Cuckoo. She killed it. You could remove her from the entire season. Storyline is the same. Maud, love her character. She kind of got screwed because Angus died. I really feel like there was something going there. She's a great actress and she does this cool monologue about God, but it's not that important. Sydney Sweeney.
I keep getting all these requests. Teething rings, bassinets. Some people even want to see me wear a diaper.
I'm just not a Sydney Sweeney fan, okay? So when someone you just aren't a fan of plays a crazy person, it makes it just that much harder for you to like them.
Cassie decided to wake up at 4 a.m. that morning to get ready for school. And for those 3 hours she spent getting ready, she only thought about one thing.
She's getting out there and trying new things and colored her hair dark and basically gave herself a mullet. Hey, okay, when super pretty women do stuff to like, oh, I have a stupid haircut and thick glasses and I'm hot. No, you're still hot, okay? You just have a stupid haircut, that's all. Her boobs crashed through Hollywood. I mean, what? Maddie, girl, you are looking so good in this.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Maddie is wearing furs and I mean, looks like she's straight out of the 20s, like some socialite. I want to talk about what made me like it. I was a hardcore drug addict for almost 20 years. Hardcore. Everything you can imagine. I mean, I was homeless. I lost everything. It was horrifying. Coleman Domingo.
If you lie to me, I'm gonna blow your motherfucking dick off.
The first time I really saw him was in Candyman. So anytime I saw him, my wife, who has heard this ad infinitum, Candyman. Anytime I see him, anything.
Candyman ain't a he. Candyman's the whole damn hive.
I actually watch him in this, and Coleman Domingo gives a masterclass, a full masterclass on acting in the last episode. I recently saw him on Saturday Night Live. He was super funny. The thing with the AA, when he goes and he says it's going to be his last meeting.
Tired of losing people. Helping kids, pouring my fucking heart and soul into kids. Only to not see them get a second chance. I'm done. You're either making the world a better place or you're making it worse. In the end, it's that fucking simple. This is gonna be my last meeting.
And he talks about like big drug. This is big drugs, big drug dealing, and kind of bleeds into big pharma because opiates really started in the 90s when doctors started to say, hey, FDA, this has a long-term release, so it's non-addictive, yet it's the strongest thing on the market. Bam! How about $2 million and we get a little sign on our box that'll say, maybe watch out. Doesn't matter. We're going to kill 100,000 people a year. It's going to be awesome. I would have loved to have been in that meeting and just fucking slap the shit out of everyone in there.
Throw down, boy.
originally Ali Muhammad, um, talks about how he was a Christian, he was a Muslim, and now he doesn't know what he believes. And I relate to that, man. It's hard. They did a great job of enlightening like a little bit of how really, really dark of a time COVID was for addicts.
And when the pandemic hit, he made sure to check in with his sponsees every day.
Hey, it's 15 past 9. Wonder where you are.
And got told, here's some money and stay away from everyone. What do you think they're gonna do? Huh? And you know who freaking called it in the 80s? George Carlin.
Drug dealers aren't afraid to die. They're already killing each other every day on the streets by the hundreds. Drive-bys, gang shootings, they're not afraid to die. Death penalty doesn't mean anything unless you use it on people who are afraid to die. Like the bankers who launder the drug money. The bankers who launder the drug money. Forget the dealers. You want to slow down that drug traffic, you got to start executing a few of these fucking bankers. White, middle-class, Republican bankers. And I'm not talking about soft American executions like lethal injection. I'm talking about fucking crucifixion, folks.
But Coleman talks about how he's going to be of service in a different way. And I knew exactly what he meant. The guy talks about how he talks about losing people and how he can't take it anymore. What do? You can't give up on him because there's so many addicts out there. They're like, I got sober my 18th try. I got sober my 21st try. I got sober my second try. Like, if you're going to deny them that option, then they will for sure never get better. You know, relapse is a part of recovery. It's a part of addiction. But it's the community that really helps everyone not feel so alone, saves lives. And he's been doing it. And he talks about how he's sick and tired. I mean, this guy's old. He's clearly been in recovery for a long time. God knows how many years he had. God knows how many people he's sponsored. God knows how many people he's lost. But I'll tell you this. When he went home and he sawed off that shotgun, I about stood up and wanted to jump into the TV and be right there next to him. And let me tell you something. You want to talk about being a gangster? When he walks into that strip club and he locks it from the inside, bam, dude. I'm telling you, man. I was like, here we go. And it was sick. It was dope to see Marshawn Lynch in it. But it was also weird. And then there was that one guy, forgive me, I can't remember his name. He had the fro and the pigtails, and he was deadpan, and he barely spoke, but he's been in other stuff, and he's great. And he kind of ends up with Maddie at the end. And it was like, I can see why. First of all, they gave him the wildest outfit ever. Like, that trench coat he's wearing in the last scene in the strip club, it, like, did you look at it? It looked like they took a peacock mixed with like a pig and made like a checkered trench coat duster. Like, it was one of the wildest things. But the colors are kind of muted, so you don't. But if you actually take a freaking look at it, like, what on earth is he wearing? Let's talk about Nate. I didn't care about Nate at all. I didn't care about Nate in season 1 or season 2. Like,
Cassie is gonna come through.
To me, he was so bad and pathetic. Like, I just didn't care. Where, like, in Game of Thrones, I wanted Joffrey dead. Breaking Bad, I wanted Gus dead. I did. I wanted him dead. I was voting for Walter White. And in The Sopranos, when they kill Adriana, like, that might be the biggest thing ever. I mean, Sons of Anarchy totally ripped it off by them killing Tara. But, I mean, for like a 2003 TV show to kill a woman in the fashion that they did, like, and not just like a woman that's part of their family, it like could put them in danger. Nate's a bitch. He never challenges anyone that could actually take him or do something. It's all this like, I'm gonna overpower you and make you do what I say, and I'm rich and I can get away with it. Bro, it was so pathetic to me. Like, where I grew up, he would have got the shit kicked out of him day one, and people would have been coming for him hard. Like, he would not have been walking around calling shots. Trust me, it is not the dog in the fight, bro. It is the fight in the dog. And he's tall, okay? Someone's bound to fucking just pick up a bat and introduce him to the ground. Like, straight up, dude. Let's talk about the themes. Sex work. What really is sex work? Traditionally, it was prostitution. I think a woman can do whatever she wants with her body. You want to get a tattoo, put it on there, do it. You want to fucking enlarge your goddamn toes to be a weirdo, do it. You want fake tits, do it. I don't care. You want to look stupid as F and get a fake butt, go for it, okay? And it's funny because that girl Kitty gets clearly a butt job. Like, they show her before and after. Every shot is of her from behind. Hey, look at her new butt job. Look at her new butt job. Like, bitch, I don't care about her new butt job. Let's talk about Rue. Rue, what is going on? It was so weird watching it for the first time. Maud gives that weird monologue about God. Cassie like knows Nate's dead and just is kind of like, whatever. Alamo Brown.
Alamo Brown! Get your bitch ass out of here!
What is Alamo Brown doing? Like, I talk slow. I'm Alamo Brown. Bro, cool.
I'm talking white picket fences.
Any man that has to like stand up and have another man put his jacket. Bro, you are so freaking gone from the streets. Like, you are so gone. That's why, like they say in Taken, you didn't know the weight of an empty gun, you idiot. Nate gets bit by a snake. If he had that tube into his coffin and his brother was there and he was screaming, his brother would have heard him. His brother would have heard him. Like, he should have either had tape on his mouth or was like last breath yelled, and then his brother shows up as he's like dead. But like, his brother's foot is within inches of this hole, and he's screaming, and like the ground's kind of moving, and he's just like, I don't see him, Dad. I didn't care that Nate died. I didn't care that Nate got a finger cut off. I did think it was funny when he's in his home, and that gorilla, who I think was in Adam Sandler's remake of The Longest Yard, he was like that big dude. And if that's the same guy, like, he looks great current day. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're eating, whatever workout routine you're doing, like, keep it up, bro. Like, you look good, man. He was Nas's kind of like henchman, step by step, kind of Terminator style. Definitely Casino ripoff when he comes from the golf course straight into the house. What's funny is this: Nas, I don't know if any of you watched season 2 of True Detective. Nas literally is the exact same character. He is a loan shark who loans Vince Vaughn money, and then someone screws Vince Vaughn over. I mean, Vince Vaughn's in that season 2's got a lot more enemies than Nas, but like Nas is the exact same character. I wanted more Nas. The whole Hunter Schafer thing was just confusing. What is sex work? There's girls doing OnlyFans that aren't actually touching guys. It popped up on a feed. It said like, guy paid $10,000 literally to meet up for 5 minutes with an OnlyFans girl. And she like wasn't even hot. And they had this douchey picture of him and her, and it's like, and the caption's basically like, this chick just got 10 grand to take a selfie with this dude. Like, okay, what is happening to the youth of today? Is it that hard to talk to a girl? I remember being young. I was born in 85. I'm 40 years old, okay? In the 90s, chasing girls in the 90s, there's nothing like it. In the early 2000s, there's nothing like it. There will never be anything like it again. It's gone. And it was even better in the 80s and the 70s because you had to go out. Now, Alamo Brown is a black cowboy, gang boss, sex trafficking, strip club owning bad guy.
You want to die tonight, motherfucker? Step up.
But you got to give it to Alamo. That guy never does back down from a fight.
Bitch ass! Someone say my motherfucking name? This is fucking Alamo Brown!
Alamo really does kind of try to at least show, hey, I showed up to the fight. He did cheat in his own game, which was not surprising.
You a man of principle?
Bring your bitch ass out here and find out.
The look on Coleman Domingo's face is just like perfect because you know what's coming after that look of shock. Bam! Right to the fucking chest, brother.
You gonna die tonight.
I'm prepared for that.
You wanna tell me who sent you?
Rue.
I'll see you in hell, you mother.
May God have mercy. Can I give you a ride home?
And what happens? Big surprise, Alamo cheats. Alamo cheats at his own game. I'll say it again. Alamo cheats at his own game. So in the end, in the conclusion, two different things. When it comes to drug trafficking and drugs just in general, it becomes very black and white for him. Like there's no gray area. He literally says you're either becoming part of the problem or you're making the world a better place. It's that simple. So that becomes very black and white for him. I think that's what leads him to ultimately make the decision that he does.
Lean in. Now. If you lie to me, I'm gonna blow your motherfucking dick off.
Maddie was going to be taken by Alamo, whether she wanted it or not. Literally, as he's talking to her, like he is telling her, from here on out, you're my girl, or you're having my kids. Bing, bang, boom, Bob's your uncle, okay? And she starts to freak out, rightly so. Now, our boy with the pigtails, he's always in the background. He's always watching. He's always got his eye on Maddie. He's always looking to protect Maddie. And Maddie picks up on that. And for all the things like Alamo's sex trafficking women, forcing them into doing drugs so he can keep, them under his thumb. And then once they get strung out and can't handle the drugs, he just sends them to Mexico, which I'm guessing they never return, which is why we have that crazy scene when Rue steals money from Faye's boyfriend's safe, and it's just like dirt on Alamo. It's like all the people Alamo's had sent down to Mexico and had killed. The imagery that they use in this season it's actually incredible, where it comes to that snake that Alamo Brown paid 10 racks for, just because it wanted to remind him you never know someone's true intentions. And you know who's always hanging out by that snake? Is our boy hero with the fro and the pigtails. Still don't know his name. Great guy. He's always near the snake. You never know what he's going to do. And then when it's game time, he actually has a change of heart. And he empties out Alamo's gun. Alamo hears himself getting called out. So you got to give him props for not, running away. He stood up and he faced this man, okay? Now, he decides he wants to solve things the old-fashioned way. And it's interesting because Alamo's got his golden cowboy suit with his black hat on, and then there's Ali with his military uniform and his shotgun, and it's just epic. It's like, let's go. It's game time. This is what we've been waiting for the whole time. Maddie was literally minutes away from basically becoming Alamo's slave. And for all of Alamo Brown's faults, it's fucking gardeners, I swear to Christ. And the death of Alamo freed Maddie. To be honest, it's like as soon as he heard his name being yelled, he got up, he let his homeboy put his jacket on for him. You gotta hand it to him. The guy's a warrior, okay? And if you're someone who fights for a cause or, has been in the trenches, you know what I mean. He gets shot and had to show his prowess by staying on his feet, where it's like guys in prison, they get poked 30 times, blood is rushing from them. The biggest thing they can do, the manliest thing they can do is get up to their feet. Even though they're gonna walk 5 feet and die, it's like a sign of, I'm still here. After the way Alamo spoke to Maddie in such a direct manner of you're mine now, the only thing that was going to separate them was death, which is why when Alamo dies, she basically kind of lets out almost like this laugh of relief, because she knows she was seconds away from basically being a slave. Hey guys, still sloppy AF over here. Sorry, I had the gardeners going. My God, I had a great ending. I just wanted to touch on Lori real fast. It got deleted. Lori, you belong in The Conjuring, okay? Go find a closet or an empty basement and just stay there and scare the shit out of little kids, okay? That's who you are. That's who you are in your heart. You don't belong in Euphoria. You belong in The Conjuring, okay? And this dramatic, I gotta hang myself. Well, just fucking shoot yourself. What's with the dramatics? Jesus. Nate was a bitch. Didn't like Nate. Could have cared less if he lived or died, honestly. Like I said in the video, he's no Joffrey. He's no Gus or anyone that you've wanted to watch die in a TV series. it didn't rile me up enough. Maybe girls wanted him dead. Cassie, God knows what's gonna happen with her, what she'll be up to in a month. She could be totally broke. Maddie and Bishop, my couple, spoke to them. They're doing well. Still in their honeymoon phase. Let's see here. Who else? There is not Bishop. Alamo Brown, dude. In the end, you lost. You tried to enslave women and basically be a complete psychopath, and somebody called you out. It happens. Can't win every fight. Lord knows what's up with Coleman Domingo, Mr. Candyman. I mean, he's a murderer now. Whether he killed people in the service is kind of irrelevant. He killed someone in a strip club, like straight up, and locked the doors from the inside, just to give you a little insight on how serious he was about getting his man. And he did. Rue. Poor Rue. You know, no one wants to be buried in sand up to their head with some psycho coming around. I don't know. Was he going to tee off your forehead? Bro, there's so many more creative ways to kill. I mean, Nate in the thing. Honestly, it would have been better if he had a little bit of water and just starved to death in that thing. Do you know how gnarly it is to starve to death? Anyways, I had to watch the show so many times. It's like you can take the first couple episodes and have its own thing, and then you can have like the last couple episodes and that's its own thing. And my beautiful wife's home. I'm signing off. Sloppy AF. All done, baby.